Hello everyone. I guess I should start doing intros now. I'm a few videos deep, at least 3. I don't know when you're supposed to start doing intros, but I guess I should start. Hi everyone, my name is Tova Petty and welcome to my YouTube channel. Yay. If you're new here, yes, my name is Tova Petty. I make content of any kind, but primarily I am an actress and I'm doing this to flex every creative muscle in my body. And if you're not new here, thank you for fucking with me. I appreciate you. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. I have this setup thing going on today because something tragic is happening behind this very door. That's my fridge over there. It's a beautiful blue. That's my favorite. If you can't tell, this is my favorite type of blue. Hello? Look at my piggy bank. And it's really heavy. It's blue. And this is hopes and dreams. Kind of cute. I gotta deposit that really soon. I have no idea when I'm supposed to do that. How do I deposit just a bunch of coins? Is there a place where I can go to just do coins? I'm out of touch with reality, guys. So out of touch that I never realized the limit, the capacity of a closet. Maybe even the weight, one might say. Something really tragic happened to my closet about a week ago. I think it's time, guys. I think it's time that I do a proper deep clean out. I'm so embarrassed to show you, but also I think it's funny at the same time. Let me just show you what happened. It collapsed. Everything collapsed. My closet has concaved on itself. It's broken. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me show you a little closer. This is the state of my closet. I have not been in here. I have not done laundry for the very reason that I have nowhere to put it. This shelf went down and that shelf went down. And right in that corner, that's where the part broke. This part. That part broke off. Can't do anything. My pants are still going strong. This is the most amount of mess. Look, it's like coming out of my closet. I don't even know when you got out here, actually. So, as you can see, I'm doing a deep clean, declutter, reorganize. Honestly, I'm just taking everything out of my closet and I have to leave it here in my room. I already have some clothes on my bed and they've migrated to the floor somehow. I have no idea how that happened. I have to take care of all of this and clear it out. I have a family member who luckily is going to be helping me rebuild. I have been saying for a while, mainly in my head, I have been saying for a while that I've been wanting metal poles, metal rods to hold up my clothes because every time I did have my clothes there, they were concaved. Everything was dipping in the middle. And I try to spread everything like towards the outside of the pole or just like I do a closet clean out like every 6 months or so. That's not enough, baby. So let this be a lesson to you. Don't overload your closet like me, or else this will happen. So tragic. So what I'm going to start with is everything that's on the ground. I'm going to go through all my clothes and see what I still like and what I don't like. Also, what I wear and don't wear as often anymore, and make a pile. I already have a pile actually of clothes that I have been meaning to go sell or donate if they don't sell. I just haven't gotten there yet because life has been a little bit too busy. So here we are. Okay, let's go. Okay, so here we are. At the bottom of my closet. I have a feeling I can get a better angle where you're not looking down on me like this. Hold on, let me see what I can do. I think that's better. So I already moved out some of the... Okay, all right. Okay, I got it. Cool. Great. It's stuck in my hair. Oh my gosh, I'm being eaten alive in my closet. That's actually insane. So while I'm being crushed by my sweaters, I moved all the big things or some of the bigger things already. And I moved out my suitcase because actually, I thought this would be the best time. I will be out of the house for a week and my family member is going to come over and hopefully fix what's going on over here. I mean, I'm fixing this part. He just needs to fix the actual railings and stuff. So this is a portion that I have to get done. And I also have shelves that he said are going to collapse next because there's no support beam or reinforcing pieces of wood or whatever. So I need to take all of it out. And you know what? I have nowhere to put it, so it's just gonna go on my bed. I got nothing else to do. I mean, I'll be gone for a week. It has to go on my bed. And I have to pack my suitcase anyway, so I need to get to my clothes. I do have drawers, but those are also pretty full. Not all of this is gonna fit in those drawers at all. So I might as well get started. And I don't even know where to start because, okay, here's my system, right? On the wall right across from me, I usually have dresses, t-shirts, button-ups, and tank tops that I prefer to have hung up instead of folded. And I do have quite a few. So that's this whole side. And then the one that's crushing me right now, these are all of my jackets, sweaters, heavier button-ups, vests, sweater vests, anything that's outerwear, basically. Anything that I could wear over, like this sweater. This sweater would be on this rack right here. And then of course behind me, I said I have my favorite jackets, which are like 4, and then all of my pants, which there aren't that many of, which is probably why it's still standing. But again, I was told that that will collapse next. So I gotta be careful being under here because it might just fall on my head. I wanna keep things on hangers the best that I can because they're just gonna go back up in the closet. But also I want to get rid of things that I really don't feel like I need or wear. I am that person who's like, I'm gonna use it for something eventually. This is the product of using it for something eventually. This is the result of using it for something eventually. Guys, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I have to start somewhere. I feel like trying on all of these would be way too much, so I'm just gonna show you the things that I have. Oh, wow. Okay, I just bought this dress. So I know I'm gonna keep it. I don't have any dresses with this kind of detailing right in the front where the bust is. And I do really enjoy that. It's a thick material for it being Zara. And I will say, this is how new it is. I still have the thrift tag on it. So it's a thrifted Zara. It was only about $7, but it's beautiful. It's long. And I recently have been really into maxi dresses, and this one is gorgeous. So this is a keep. Next, I have this, which would be considered vintage. Let me see, it's a paper tag called Diamonds of California. It was my mom's. I still wear it. It is kind of mesh-y, I guess you can say, a mesh-y fabric button, but I don't mind it too much because it is vintage. It has a little bit of ruching here in the back, and the color is very nice. So I wear this as like, kind of like outerwear, like I'll wear it over a tank top or like a specific shirt if I think it looks good. And I really enjoy this piece, especially the boxy fit. I think looks nice on my body type. I do have like more of a pear-ish, a loose pear, a loose pear, whatever that is. I do have like a little bit of curve, some would say. So I really do enjoy this, and I am keeping it. This I also thrifted. I thrifted this in New York though. This is limited jeans. It's 1963. It's a medium, made in Mexico, but I thrifted it in New York, like I said. It is a overall. I do have another pair in here, but those are also vintage from my mom before she was even pregnant with me. I have to keep the vintage stuff because it's too good. Like the style of the 80s and the 90s is back, I believe, in the 20s, or I want to bring it back in the 20s, the 2020s. So this is very oversized on me. It has a nice buckle detail here in the back, which I enjoy for cinching my waist. And it has the deepest pockets. Hello. There's probably a men's pair, but the pockets are so deep. Ugh. It's amazing. It's a keep. And don't worry, I don't think I'm gonna go through every single item like this. I'm just showing you a few. This dress is one of my favorite fancy dresses to wear ever. Oh my gosh, I can't stress this enough. So this top part is also a mesh, and this middle part is solid black, and then there is a stomach cut that is mesh again. There's a mesh part right here, which is perfect for me because I have my belly button pierced. So if I have my jewelry in, or like I want to change my jewelry up and I want it to show for a fancy event, I will wear this because I want to show off my belly button ring. Like, are you kidding? It's the best thing in the world. It's also a maxi dress. It's super comfortable. This is definitely one of my favorite dresses. And it was also thrifted. I thrift just about everything in my closet. So this will always be a keep. I love this dress. Amazing. Keeping. As you can tell, I'm a fan of black. okay? Even though I'm wearing all gray right now. I have a lot of black items in here. So I have also another one of my favorite dresses. It's another maxi dress by Skims, and it's comfortable. I wear it for leisure. I wear it for events. Like, I will wear this to just about everything. It's the perfect just put on and go dress. If it's hot, I will wear it. If it's cold, I'll wear it with a sweater over it, and it still works. I have to keep it. Skims. Like, also thrifted. I do not buy Skims directly. I have only ever thrifted anything Skims, okay? This is also a vintage dress from my mom. It's a smaller dress and there is a lace bottom. Oh, so pretty. It's from a brand called Foreign Exchange. It has this beautiful V-neck detail that shows off my cleavage very well. Like, more in like a very classy way. Sometimes I will wear it with a long sleeve under it, or just like a regular shirt under it. I will wear it with a jacket over it, maybe a sweater over it, and then it just has a little skirt detail at the bottom, leggings under. Like, it's so versatile. I love a versatile piece. And again, also it's black. So there we go, keeping. Again, are we surprised? Another maxi dress. This one has a really deep scoop neck, which is also great for my cleavage, and it is long sleeve. This is very heavy duty too. Like, this does keep me warm in the colder months, as cold as California gets, you know. But I could also wear this to places like Big Bear, where it does get to like 20 degrees, and this has always been really nice for me if I want to go out somewhere fancy and I know it's gonna be cold out. This is one of my go-tos. Keep. This I have been wearing for years. I can't even lie to you. It's a bodysuit. So yes, I do hang my bodysuits just because I prefer it. I've had this for years. I've had this maybe it's a stretch, either since middle school or high school. I don't really remember, but it's still in great condition. It's not stretched out. It is like an awkward length sleeve, but sometimes it works for things like that one short dress that I showed you. I will wear this under that pretty often, and it's like a faux turtleneck. What do they call that? Faux neck situation happening. And I like it because then I can layer jewelry, especially jewelry that's plated in either silver or gold. I am actually allergic to plated jewelry. If it's not real, I'm breaking out. My body is bougie as f. So if there's something that I have that is plated, then I will wear it over this because it's not actually touching my neck and I won't break out into anything. And I like the color because I love blue, and the texture is also really nice, and it has stayed intact for a very long time. So I have to keep it. It's a great layering piece. I have to. It's so good. I hang just about almost all of my concert t-shirts. They're important to me and I want them to stay in good condition. When they're vintage one day and these people blow up, wouldn't you want it to be in the best condition if you're buying a vintage concert t-shirt? Right. And this is just such a fun shirt. Good grief. Like, hello, it's giving Charlie Brown. And it's so cute. Sometimes I wear it to bed, sometimes I wear it out. It's just one of those really good shirts, you know, and it's really good quality. Usually I feel like when I go to a concert and I buy a t-shirt or I just have a t-shirt, the quality is a little bit cheaper, but I think it's because they're mass producing them. Now, I just know that the people who are working in Rio's production for clothing, they choose the best material. It's so good. It's thick. I can't rave about it enough. That's all I can say. Anyway. Keeping. This isn't looking good for me, y'all. This is not looking good for me. Everything right now is just a keep, and I feel like I just have to keep going. You need options. Everyone needs options, okay? I'm gonna get this out of here. This is the pole that was holding it up. Look, it's still intact. It's still perfectly intact. I can't even bend it if I wanted to. Yeah. Okay guys, look at that. I have a whole side of clothes pretty much cleared out, but I have this bag here for like school clothes or like things that signified a specific event in time or even a specific period in time. So like I have my old softball shirts or my old BSU shirts. When I used to work at Chick-fil-A, I have this one. And this was a gag gift from some underclassmen. Right, love them. Or, oh my gosh, my oldest shirt that I might actually still fit. Maybe I'll crop it. My 5th grade 2012 shirt. This is so crazy to see. Yeah, so these are all of my like keepsake shirts. I probably should keep them in something else, but it's all I got right now. So the reason why I keep these shirts is, if you couldn't tell, I'm black. For me, they say sometimes it's better to use a cotton shirt over a towel. So I will usually take a cotton shirt like one of these and use them to dry my hair. Not this one, obviously, because of the design. So this is just, I guess, for the vibes. I'm gonna take all of these off the bar and you can see exactly where the other side broke. Right there. And it gave out. It was sitting like this on the top. It was sitting like this. It broke right here. It's an end of an era, guys. I'm tired already. I can't even lie, you guys. My room looks crazy with all this stuff out. It looks like I'm moving out. So now I'm going through all of this. I believe that this is why my closet broke. I don't think my stuff with all my dresses and shirts really broke the mold. I'm sure it was a combination of having them both. So I have to really think about the things that I no longer want to wear. So I'm gonna be very particular, which I'm really sad about, because sweaters, hoodies, jackets are my favorite things to wear. I like being comfortable and swallowed in everything that I wear. So this sweater I'm currently wearing, I'm a size small. This is a size large, which is why I have the sleeves up, because I'm 1, warm, but 2, I'm safe. I feel very safe in this, so I'm gonna keep it on. I have to be honest with myself, because there are some things in here that I love so much, but if I know that it either doesn't fit me or I just don't wear it, I have to let it go. Okay. Now this is a sweater dress from Calvin Klein, but it does have a stain that I can't get out. I would usually wear it to go to sleep because I don't think this color is really made for me to go out. And I know that my mom bought it for me and she'd be probably a little bit upset that I would give it away. And it has pockets, you know. I'm trying to be honest with myself. It's been in here and I've kept it mainly because I felt guilty, not because I think I'm actually gonna wear it, because I have been scolded before for giving away things that were gifted to me. But I'm not gonna let that stop me this time, because look at the damage that does when I decide to keep something that I know I'm not gonna wear. So I'm gonna give it up. It's gone. It's over. There it goes. That was kind of liberating in a weird way. I know my mom's gonna watch this and be like, what? Okay, I want to keep this because I think that I bought a good size. It's still really big. And I like that it's black, and I don't know, this is gonna be like, maybe if I'm like doing heavy duty work, you know, and I'm gonna be wearing one of these sweaters, my senior sweater. And it doesn't come from a place of like, oh, what a beautiful time in my life, because high school was, I didn't struggle that bad, but like, it wasn't easy either. I think I'm gonna use this as my first keep. Same with this one. I do enjoy wearing this sweater out, and obviously it shows you exactly where I'm from. So let me turn it this way. It's big, it's comfortable. I love how long it is. Again, I love sweaters that swallow me up. Just swallow me up, pause. Nothing gets better than that, especially when I'm in a store. I don't necessarily enjoy being perceived. I know no one is actually perceiving me, but the idea of it, that's not fun. I don't enjoy that. What I think happens is that when I wear a big sweater where I can put my hood on or like put my hands inside of my sleeves and no one will know, I feel like I'm invisible. I know I'm not, but I feel like I am, and that is what is so much fun to me. So I have to keep it. It's great. It's also a great lounging sweater. I love a good lounging sweater. This one is special, except it is in a small. I mean, I think I can fit this now. Guys, I've lost a lot of weight since last year. Like, I weighed myself this morning before I ate, and last year I was, okay, pushing is not the right word, but like I was kind of pushing 150. I'm 5'3", by the way, and I'm 24. I don't know what that looks like on like the average scale of what I'm supposed to weigh, but I was pushing 150. Now, probably not the best, so this is not me being proud of myself either. I'm just making a statement. I weigh 123 pounds now, which means I'm a lot smaller than I was just this time last year. So I think I could fit this sweater again. It's a very bright blue, and it's special because it marks the anniversary of me and Oscar. It says 12/14/2019. That's Oscar and I's anniversary, and he got this for our, I believe our 3 or 4 year anniversary when we first left to go to Big Bear for the first time. So it's special, and I'm so glad that I could wear it again, honestly, because it is cute, but it's already pilling as well. I had to get one of those machines that like depills all of your clothes. Does that work? Like, do you know if that stuff works, or is it just another one of those scams where it's like, oh my gosh, I just got the new Pillar 3000 and look how new and blue my clothes look. Wow, go ahead and get you one because I love mine. Like, basically what I'm saying is, does it actually work? I need to know, because I think it's an amazing tool, but I just don't know if it works. So I haven't bought one. And like, what if it breaks immediately if I buy one that's cheap? Because I'm cheap. I like buying things that are pretty cheap. So there's no way that I'm going to spend a whole band on a depilling machine, even though I'll be using it so much because I have so many clothes that I need to depill. So many. Okay, stop yelling at me, I'll get one. Fine, I'll get one. This is another sweater that I shouldn't have bought in my size because I do like that it's this like kind of tie-dye-esque sweater. It's from a festival called Sun God, so if you don't know, but I went to UC San Diego for college, and every April, May, every spring, there's a festival called Sun God Festival. So this was in 2022. Wow. That feels so long ago. What do you mean that was 4 years ago? 4 years ago is someone's entire college career. And I got this during like a whole college career ago. That just pissed me off. I can't even lie. Like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I hate knowing that, honestly, I do. Now, this is a sweater that I've wanted to wear out, and I just haven't worn it out. I think this was also gifted to me. I really, really like the design on this sweater. It's just that it's white. Sometimes I wear makeup, so if I want to take this off, it's gonna get all over it. And if I'm eating in this, it's gonna get all over it. Like, nothing can save me from the dangers that is white. But the quality is really good, and it's probably because I've like never worn it. Because again, white just scares me. There's too much that can go wrong. Jeez, I've only given away one thing, huh? Oh my gosh, the clothes are getting mad at me. This one I will never get rid of. This was my grandpa's before he passed away. He gave it to me. As you can tell, it's a deck. Happy Black History Month! Oh my god, I didn't even say it! Happy Black History Month! What? This is so late into the video. Oh my gosh, the way that just popped into my head. Happy Black History Month. I should be wearing this every day, actually. Every single day. Are you kidding me? I need everyone to know. Wow. So this is obviously Malcolm X. And he's in the shape of an X. And this was my grandfather's, and obviously he's a big believer in the Black movement. So this was his, and he gave it to me, and I will never get rid of this ever, 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 ever. I was in like maybe 5th or 6th grade, and he was like, yeah, do you want it? Do you know who that is? And I was like, I want it, I just don't know who it is, but I think the design is cool. So then he taught me the basics of what I needed to know. He used to take me to all the Black history museums, the Museum of Tolerance, which was kind of traumatizing, and a few different museums in LA. He was definitely that guy. He was like, you need to know your history because you are Black in America. And he made sure I did. And then he gave me this sweater at some point else in my life. And there was one time I remember wearing it in 6th grade, and we had to run the mile, if you remember the mile, and they wanted you to run it under 5 minutes. Now I'm short, right? I'm 5'3", and a lot of people look at me and they're like, oh my god, you're short. Shut up. Okay, I know. But then I have other people telling me that I have tall energy, and I'm like, oh, stop. Oh my god. How tall? And they're like 5'5". I'm like, oh, I remember wearing it in 6th grade and I was running the mile and it was swallowing me up. This sweater was covering me down to my knees and I was running in it. I was swallowed whole in this sweater. And now I'm like, oh, I'm a big girl now. It fits me perfectly like a sweater should. Oh, honestly, I will be keeping this every lifetime. I'm gonna pass it down to my kids and they better want it. Like, they better want it. This is okay. It wasn't really the thing this season of winter and fall. It did just sit in my closet for the winter and fall season. So I think it's actually time to let this go. I did use it as a layering piece, so I would wear a turtleneck under, that's mainly it actually. Just turtlenecks under this. And if I want something like this again, I will just go out and find it again. But for now, if I didn't wear it for the entire season, I don't need it. So I'm gonna give it up. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the rest of this stuff. Thank you for seeing my small pile here. I will show you as I go, but I want to pop on a podcast, stop talking, get food, and just get this closet done because we're not stopping here, okay? We still have 3 shelves that I have to empty out, and I still have to pack for being gone for a week. There's only so much you can do in a day, you know? There's only so much. But we're gonna get it done right now. And I'm gonna start with putting on my podcast, getting food, and finishing up the rest of this. Okay, I just got done walking my dog. I thought I'd get it out the way now, and I just needed a quick break. Honestly, this is a lot to go through, so let's go back through these jackets and sweaters and see what we got. Okay, y'all, that was everything, at least that has fallen. And now I have a pretty clear closet, which feels so crazy. But I'm not done. I still have way more that I have to do, and I think doing everything on the top I might have to do tomorrow. We'll see. I still need to eat, so after I eat, let me see where I'm at, because there's more of the day to go. I could just do this and pull an all-nighter, honestly. I don't really see a problem with that. These are shoes and there's boxes off to the side. So I'm just gonna leave them in here and let them be cleared out whenever the closet is ready to be redone. But for now, I'm starving. I'm gonna take a break and then I will come back with a plan because that was the only plan that I had. I don't even know where to put my clothes. I mean, I think you can see the clothes. All of the sweaters are piled right in front of the door, so I can't even get out, actually. I'll be back. Okay, see you soon. Good morning. It is very clearly the next day. Yeah, stuff just started happening, so I was like, you know what? I'll continue it tomorrow. I have until like 4 to 5 p.m. to clear it all out, so here we are. I did actually start clearing off this side of the closet a little bit, just because it was some bigger items that needed very careful stacking, unstacking. And I'm so tired. But also, let me tell you, it's not even that early in the morning. I mean, I woke up around 9-ish, 9:30. Okay, so here's what I did, right? I always start my day with the miso soup. So I have a little miso paste, and I do just boiling hot water. Really good for your gut health. I highly recommend having a little bit of like homemade miso soup in the morning. After that, I made my coffee, but as I was chilling it, like sometimes I'll make it in the Keurig, and obviously it comes out hot because I don't have one of those Keurigs that's like over ice and whatever. So I just make it hot. I put the creamers in, and then I put it in the freezer. And then I don't want to put ice in it because then I'm just watering down my coffee, and I've done that like a handful of times, and it's like, ugh, this just tastes like water and creamer now. This is not fun. I hate this. I had an egg sandwich. Now I'm full and I want to nap. But instead I'm going to drink my coffee so that I have enough energy to finish this, because I think this part is like the easy part, you know? Like this shouldn't take me that long to do, you know? There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Have fun observing. Things look crazy in here. I can't even lie. Like this is just a Mod Podge of random stuff. This was a gift from my grandmother for my first birthday. So she used to have like a pom-pom on top of her hat, and then just over time she fell off, but it was like a little birthday gift when I was like 1 year old. Both of these, this was actually a gift from my friend who was Russian and Jewish. Shout out to her. She gave me this one. This was actually my second Russian nesting doll. This is my first one from my grandmother, who was also Jewish. I love it. I love it so much, and I had so much fun with it as a kid. If you watched that one show where they were like Russian nesting dolls, I can't remember the name, but they were like a group of friends and they were Russian nesting dolls and they would like hide into one another. Oh my god, I don't know what the name is, but it's such a deep cut in my brain. Like I used to watch that growing up, and I think that's why my grandma was like, oh my god, let me get her own authentic Russian nesting doll. This is obviously a hand-painted Russian nesting doll, and she goes pretty small. And if you turn it the wrong way, it will make a very loud noise, mainly the big one, because I think she's made from real wood. I don't know why she's turned around like that. But then it turns into this really small one. Focus, damn it. There she is. Oh, so freaking cute. Oh, that sound. That just made my skin crawl. Like that was, for me, that's my nails on a chalkboard sound. Which is crazy because, unpopular opinion, I love nails on a chalkboard. Like, not the actual sound, but I love the feeling of it. It makes my body, like it sends chills up my arm and all the way up my neck, down my back. I don't know. I know it's weird. I love that feeling. If I could get my hands on the chalkboard and just run my fingers down it, oh, that's so beautiful to me. It's weird. I know. This is not even the point of the rest of this video, but it was just bothering me, so I felt like I had to address it. Okay, so we saw an early screening of Superman, the one with that one guy. What's his last name? Corn Sweat. I don't know what his name is, but obviously the most recent Superman, okay? So we went to that, and it was like a fan event. I'm not gonna fold this properly the way I did last time. And I'm like, where am I gonna put a cape? What am I gonna do with this cape? I really don't know. I'm just gonna put it in my drawer. I promise I'm not like a hoarder. I get rid of as many things as I can. You saw me get rid of a decent amount of clothes that were in that closet because, I mean, look, I had to, okay? Like, it's looking a lot better now, but now my room is looking atrocious. I next have my speaker. This used to have a spot right on top of my fridge, but it just felt like it got too crowded, so I just placed it here. But I'm gonna place it here actually because last time I like slammed my closet, it fell and the whole speaker portion of it came out. So this speaker was a gift, and it's my favorite speaker ever. If you couldn't tell already, like I'm obviously a very big Tyler fan. Like if you've seen the clothes that I take out of my closet, if you've seen the 2 posters on my wall, and now you see this. So this is from the Cherry Bomb album. This was his persona at the time. I don't remember his name. Was it just Cherry Bomb? But this is a box. It has, it's obviously the face. My mom saw this and it also had a spot on top of my fridge and she was like, that's scary. Oh my God. So I moved it to the inside of my closet. It just fit pretty perfectly. Like, I kind of like that he has his own spot, you know? It's nice. It's nice. I really am thinking of getting more shelves, more shelving, because I would like to have maybe a section dedicated to Tyler, potentially, because I already have a section in my room dedicated to my favorite trilogy ever, which is Back to the Future. And it's a beautiful, cute little moment here. Okay, so again, I have stuff everywhere. Don't mind that. It's all from the closet. But this is my Back to the Future shrine wall. So I have this beautiful cup. I haven't used it yet because I'm just not ready to. I'm not ready to yet, but it's this amazing Back to the Future mug. The handle is a hoverboard. A hoverboard, please. It was the coolest thing ever. Oscar got it for me at Universal Studios. I got this hat, Back to the Future hat. It says out of time, like the license plate. Has a DeLorean right here on the side. On the back, it says Back to the Future, the musical, because my mom took me to see the Back to the Future musical in New York, not the one in LA, because the one in LA apparently did not deliver like I know the one in New York did. Like literally, okay, I'm painting the scene, right? Painting the scene. There is a whole DeLorean at the very end of the show coming out over the crowd, right? And you might think that it's like being held on like 2 mechanical poles just to go out to the center, right? Oh, wait, it's so cool. They did so good. Literally my childhood dreams come true. Okay, they bring it out to the crowd. So it's like hovering above us. And we're like, okay, yeah, like that's cute. That's so cute. It does a whole 360 spin, right? Like that. And you see Marty and Doc in the car, right? They're waving at us. My mom and I are like, okay, that's cute. That's so cool, right? Thinking that maybe there were strings on top doing that. But no, if it's spinning that way, there's no way that there's strings on top. And then the car, right, turns around just like that. So it's like, where's the mechanical poles? What's this being held by right now? It does, car flips, right? Turns around, drives back in. Show ends. I'm crying. I'm in tears. That was the best thing in the world. And then I heard of one of Oscar's friends going to see the same show in LA, and they're like, it was okay. And then I asked about the car going out into the crowd, doing the flip, turning back around, shooting back into the stage like it's you know, going 88 miles per hour. And they said no. I said, oh, you didn't see it in its full potential. You really didn't. Oh, amazing. Anyway, this was my first piece of my collection, okay? This is the ultimate visual history of Back to the Future. Oh, look at them. Look at them in their prime. And there it is. I knew I was gonna find it. The photo, right? Is him. And then when I turn it a certain way, there they are. And then I have the letter that he wrote that he wrote Doc about being in the future, right? Like, please. And obviously, you can see, I actually found this at a Ross. I know. Honestly, if they have another one, I'm going to grab it because I accidentally damaged it while I was moving back home from San Diego. But I was like, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna put it up, no shame. And then my college graduation cap says where we're going. We don't need roads. And what started it all, I know this is like not on track to what I'm supposed to be doing in my closet, but like once I started talking about it, I can't stop, okay? And I know that my camera right now is sitting kind of crooked. Let me just get through this and we'll get back to the closet, okay? This is what started it all, okay? This was my dad's, some of his favorite movies. It's the complete trilogy set. He introduced this to me at a very young age, and we would watch them. And then I would watch them over and over and over again. It has the very first one and the other two. Like I'm saying. So the original Back to the Future trilogy set. Anyway, for Christmas this year, Oscar got me Back to the Future 1 and 2 as steelbooks. Oh my gosh, this made my heart melt, y'all. This made my heart melt. It was so good. I think it was the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future, and it was out in theaters again in December, and my lovely, lovely, lovely friend Dante, shout out Dante, got Oscar and I tickets to go see the first one in theaters, which of course I never experienced because I was too young and actually not even born when the movie came out. So to actually experience it in a movie theater, it just... speechless. I'm actually out of breath. I think I'm also more awake now, having talked about my Back to the Future collection that I love so, so much. It's just... it's my favorite part of my room. I love looking at it and I can't wait to get more things. I have an out of time keychain as well that was attached to my grad cap, but I was like, oh no, I want to put that on my keys. Let me see if I still have it on my keys. So here I got the out of time keychain. It has my birth month and year, September 2001. It says out of time. And I have it right here on my keys. What can I say, y'all? I'm a fan. I'm a fan. God. Obviously, I'm a mega fan of Tyler the Creator and Back to the Future. So now you're learning more about me. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this corner over here since I already started. The things over here are so random. Oh my gosh, like these are so random. I just don't know what to do with them. I have 100 glow sticks, 200 glow sticks. What do I do with them? Have a glow party. I only have 2 colors. Bet you haven't seen this before. You know how like nowadays a lot of us can't really go to sleep without hearing noise and stuff? Like you'll put on a YouTube video, you'll listen to music to fall asleep. Rain sound, thunderstorms fall asleep to, right? Water noises, white noise, whatever. This radio used to play radio stations, and I would always fall asleep to either Coast 103.5 or I was listening to 94.7 The Wind. What? Don't gas me up too hard. Don't gas me up too hard. What? And CD player, of course. Radios are so cool, okay? If you're serious about going analog, keep the shit that makes it analog. This is analog, and that's all I'm saying. I think it'd be better if I had more shelving so that I was able to put that stuff just up around my room. I have a wall that I use as my projector wall, so I don't want to hang anything there. And then my other wall is primarily for when I'm doing self-tape, so I'm kind of limited there. And then every other wall I feel like is decorated with something. Sorry, this Jolly Rancher is making it tough. This one, I'm telling y'all, another one. Thank you. Let me tell you something. A New Jersey accent is one of my favorite accents in the world. Hold on, it's getting real warm. I'm thinking about New Jersey accents. A New Jersey accent, a New Jersey Italian accent is one of the best things to hit the world, to hit America ever. A lot of people love a good British accent. Some people like, you know, a Texan accent, a Minnesota, Massachusetts, I don't know. Those are people with accents, right? New York, like a regular New Yorker. I do love a New Yorker accent. I just can't do it, even though my grandpa was born and raised in Brooklyn, and I also have family members who still have a very heavy New York accent. There's something about a New Jersey Italian accent that just gives me so much comfort. Maybe I was like a New Jersey Italian in my past life. Like, there's just something about it. I don't know what it is. It's just like when I hear it, I'm like, oh, I'm home. I feel safe with you. Someone's yelling outside. Everything's fine, y'all. Everything's fine. But honestly, anytime people are yelling outside, and it's pretty often, I have to go take a look. Like, I'm like, oh, what's the tea? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. New Jersey Italian accents are the best. Like, I don't care how mad they are. The madder they are, the more comforted I feel, okay? This whole side is done. I have to figure out where to put like these building shelf things, and probably look at some hats to get rid of, because like I do have kind of a lot of hats. I'm just gonna attempt to take it all down as a unit. Like, I feel like that makes sense. I don't think it should be that heavy either. Like, it's empty bags, hats, and plushies. I think we got this. Okay, let's attempt. Okay. It's a little scarier than I thought. I think it's because it's so much higher up than I am. You know what I feel like doing? I feel like turning around and doing it this way. I know I'm not going to do it. Everyone just watched that right now and said, no, no. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I just thought about it. God, act like I'm dumb or something. Like, okay, let's grab the middles maybe of these. Oh, man down. Oh, man all the way down. Cause, yeah, right. Ah! Things are popping off, y'all. It's okay. It's fine. Oh, you know what it is? They're stuck on my box. Pause. Okay. Can I move this out? Oh. Yes, I can. We got a few fallen soldiers. We're just gonna pick those up and keep it pushing. What's crazy is that like the more empty and satisfying this becomes, the more overwhelming my actual room looks. Like, I think it's gonna be kind of fun when this is fixed to put it all back in. But right now, just looking at what I have to do, this is a Virgo's nightmare. Like, I can't even lie to you. Like, look at what I'm looking at, for real. Like, oh my God. It's insane. Things on the floor. Everything on my table. That is my giveaway pile, by the way. Everything in this corner. Not that blanket, but everything in this corner is giveaway. Lighting my candle because I'm trying to calm my nerves. That is a painting that I did for like a web series, and I honestly want to get like a corner shelf to put things right there, but let me focus on everything that's happening here before I do that. And I have my stuff packed because like I said, I have to leave by like 4 or 5 o'clock, but at least I won't have to be sleeping with it. I had to sleep with all of this on my bed last night. That was so uncomfortable, especially because I enjoy spreading out so much. This was not giving that. It was a living nightmare at all. Not even my dream catchers could save me. Literally not gonna look at my room for a few hours because this is too much. I have to just like pretend it doesn't exist for me to be okay, which is hard because it's everywhere. My idea, actually, I'm gonna be Pinteresting walk-in closets after this, because my idea is that I want metal poles because I feel like that will probably hold it better. And my mom was saying that maybe in the middle, he does 2 rows of metal poles. You can't even see it like what I'm looking at. Hold on. Hi, now you're actually in my closet with me. My mom was like, oh, maybe you need 2 poles going on. So like one here and like one right below it or something. And I was like, wow, that's a really great idea. I just want a place to hang my clothes. That's it. We're gonna do a video on reorganizing my whole closet, which I am actually very excited for. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun and I can't wait. I really can't. No, like I really can't because my room's in shambles. Okay, I have to stop thinking about it. I have to stop. Put the coffee down. Put the coffee down. I'm realizing this is going to be an hour-long video yet again. Sorry. I didn't realize I talk so much. I kind of like finding that out about myself, that I do actually talk quite a bit. I guess people just don't give me the space to do so, but here I am giving myself the space to do so. Make space for yourself, queen. Basically, if you couldn't tell, this is a Bell helmet up here. Let me take this stuff off the top. This is probably what did the damage. I can actually already see it breaking right here. This is going to go next. That's so scary. This is my helmet. Do you want to see it? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put it on. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out right now. I gotta take this hair out anyway because it's not the business. And I am going to try miracle knots next. For the people saying like, oh my god, miracle knots are damaging your hair. I don't care. I want something cute and easier and simple and fast. So I have my gloves right in here. And I have this stuff because we don't necessarily have a motorcycle yet. We have what's called a spider, a Can-Am spider, and you need motorcycle gear for that. So we bought it the day that we received the spider. Wait, no. Hold on. I need to put something over my braids first. I don't care if you even like don't have hair like mine. I suggest getting some type of satin scarf to cover your head, because I'm sure all that friction just doesn't feel good. I don't know if I still sound the same. This is my helmet. It's pretty dope. I should go for a ride soon. I haven't been on my bike for maybe a few years actually. And you know what? I think it's because I told my mom that I don't have the key. I don't have my key. We have separate keys and mine is kind of MIA. I have the cover for mine, but I don't have the actual key. That's my own fault. Yeah, this is also in wrong because there is supposed to be a strap on this side and I can feel it sitting on my temple. But yeah, this is my helmet. And maybe I'll get like accessories later. Maybe like something in blue, because a black and blue moment is so cute. But we'll see. I love this thing. Mwah. Anyway, I gotta take this out somewhere. Okay, look, you can see how crazy my room is from here. It's... These, just gonna pull out all games and movies that I still own. So you can see, Dude, Where's My Car? I used to watch this religiously. I was watching this in elementary school. Every day I got home, I was like, ugh. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. Pop this in the DVD player. Yes, was watching. I have Shrek the Third. I need to find my Shrek 2 because honestly that is the best one. Let's see, let's just speed run this because this video is going to be so long. Charlie's Angels, Little Shop of Horrors, Rocky Horror Picture Show, The Help, where she's like, eat my shit. Yeah, I got that on DVD. Oh, it's great. I have the Ace Ventura collection. I've still never watched that, but it was a gift from me from like a former friend from middle school, and then she got that for me, and I was like, oh, I don't know if she knows anything about me. I really don't. When Blockbuster went out, they had a big sale, $1 for everything. I kept this one. The Chosen One with Rob Schneider. And then I have a bunch of PS4 games and then a bunch of Switch games. I have Pearl. I have Pearl on Blu-ray. What a beautiful, misunderstood movie. Such a misunderstood franchise in my opinion, because people don't like Maxine. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Maybe you just don't have taste. Y'all, I'm so tired. I'm kind of glad that this video is almost over because it means I can start editing. Whoa, when did that break? It's really the end of an era. I didn't even drop it, but the whole thing it's done. That's over. My iPod. I don't know when it could have possibly had time to do that, but there goes all my memories from middle school, all in one device. That's that on that, I guess. Luckily, I turned it on one more time to look at all my memories, and I even had a lot of my old apps. I still had Flappy Bird on here. What happened? I think it just combusted. Should I try turning it on still? Is that dangerous or no? I think I'm gonna try it. Yeah, no, it's gone. Ooh, ASMR. That was kind of nice, but I dropped a piece again. I think it was a 4th generation and I got it when I entered middle school. I had a phone when I was in like 4th and 5th grade. Just one of those really simple ones though that was like literally couldn't access the internet, can't download the apps. I mean, it was like 2010 maybe. This is a crazy phenomenon. Well, okay guys, it is time for this video to end. I know that there's still stuff in here, but I think he can work either around it or he will throw it somewhere in my room. I think that's going to be it for this video. I am so tired of moving things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope maybe this has inspired you to clear out your closet. I don't think you realize how much of your life might be shoved into your closet until you actually clean it out. And that really opened up a lot for me. Like there were things that I definitely forgot about that were in here. There's just things that show very specific points in your life. I think it's important to look through those, all of those memories and see how you feel about them still. If you still need them or if you know that you need the space, then be sure to clear out that space because you'll be leaving with a clearer mind as well. I'm curious to see what you find and what it means to you. So thank you again for watching. I will see you in the next video, whatever I decide to do. I don't know if that's going to be organizing my closet or if it's just going to be something else that's really random, but we are going to see. And I hope you really like these hour-long videos because I already know this one's going to be an hour because my last take before I had to change my battery was a whole hour within itself, and now I have to cut that all down. Thank you for letting me be vulnerable as well, showing you everything that I have. Okay, I really have to go. I know I'm just rambling, but I love you and I'll see you later in the next one. Bye.